All right. Well, hey, welcome back. It's Giroshen once more with Alice in Chains. No, Alice through the Unity. Not Alice in Chains. I know. I was being humorous. So here we are. We have finished the. I just got to check and make sure this is recording. It is recording. We just finished the first Heidi Hole. Found Paxton Hull, found the evidence for against Ron Hope. So now we're going to go and deal with Ron Hope. So I'm going to start by changing my outfit to something a little more. Look at all that shit. All right, let's. How much room I got in my hold? Not much. Whew. Let's do this. Let's pick up. Nothing. I'm going to leave that in there. I must have sold the refined UC Vanguard outfit somewhere out there. Replenish that somehow. Okay, I know I can go kill a Vanguard guy and take it from her. I want to wear. I'm in the wrong place here. I want to wear this. And I want to have. I can't do it while I'm sitting at the chair. There we go. I want to go to here and apparel. I should have that hat. It's not here. It's in the other one. Apparel. That's a 5% persuasion chance too. I can be Darth Alice. Let's see. We're the first mercenary outfit. And the hat. Where's the hat? That's broadleaf. It ain't there. Do I have it in mind still? Okay. No. All right, let's see. First soldier helmet, don't want those. First soldier outfit, don't want those. Officer hat, no, it's ugly. Deputy uniform, oh, I haven't gotten the other part yet. Okay. Now, we go over here and we look at apparel. First mercenary outfit. And that is, I believe, the same thing Paxton was wearing, although I don't seem to, that might be what Paxton had on. I don't recall putting it there, but it's possible. Apparel. First soldier helmet, first soldier outfit, first soldier officer. It's the same thing. Right? And settler adventure hat. There we go. Back over here, go to apparel. mercenary. And settler adventure. Now I look like a cowgirl. All right, there we go. Ranger deputy uniform, that's going over. Deputy hat, I'll keep that with me. We'll put that over. Argos jacketed jumpsuit, that goes over as well. And then let's take care of some spacesuit stuff real quick. No, we'll say the hell with it. I know it's your time. I shouldn't be wasting it. Let's see, we're going to Hope Tech. Look at that. I want to be a cowgirl. And you can be my cowboy. Oh, that was the wrong button. Alright. I did that once. It hit the ground and rolled over. The thing is bouncy as all get out. Where's the gravity was pretty low. It's like
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
They love it. As long as they can sell their ships, they don't care.
I don't hear any complaints.
Oh, shut up then. Golly, Bob, howdy.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand, most of it is legal.
Most of it probably is.
I have never liked Hope Tech ships, though
Hey,
I
Red.
suppose that is hardly the point of them.
I saw your clone the other day. The redhead, she's around everywhere. Speaking of clones, it's almost Vasco. The family resemblance is uncanny.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
Yes, it
Well
is.
earned, Burkett.
He can be generous.
We set some ambitious quotas.
Good comes from down.
Shut
You
up,
met
man.
every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone...
Let's start it this way. We'll make sure we got phase time there.
pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks.
Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report. He said you, I trust.
Oh, it's good news. I learned
Did
something
you now?
very interesting.
Well. Well, I've never met. Seems I put my trust. I suppose that changes things.
Yeah, it does change
I'm
things.
impressed, Deputy.
What's going on?
Nothing that concerns you, Burkett. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear...
Tell me everything.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold. Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor. And once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
You sit on the Council of Governors.
I wish there'd been another way.
How could you possibly justify
Look
this?
around you. Everyone in this building, in this town, is depending on me. I provide the jobs that put food on their tables, clothes on their backs, and roofs over their heads.
How would they feel about what you've
The
done?
fact is, the business hasn't been doing well lately. Without drastic action, cuts would become unavoidable. These people work hard for me, and they trust me to do the same in return. I cannot, I will not let them down.
But it should be honorable. You destroyed lives to turn a profit.
Look, I'll level with you. The hardworking people of this town depend on me for their livelihood. Cutting my costs means saving their jobs.
I can't believe. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job. And more. We'll discuss it in any. I give you my word that I'll call. You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word. You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated. Well, perhaps a discount on their next purchase from home.
They might not be so keen to purchase a ship.
With that resolved, let's talk
Resolved.
about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus.
Bribe.
And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor. Well, let's not be too hasty. Yeah, I'll do what's necessary. If you tell, do you really? Justice can be complicated, Deputy. Sometimes the cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost. I'll make myself. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation. If that means you suffer an unfortunate. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You have overestimated your position, Mr. Hope.
You just threatened a member of the... on my authority. Guards!
Focus.
I forgot about that one. Damn it. You all right, Birgit? No civvy should have to live through that.
He tried to have you killed.
Yes, he did.
I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, so awful.
Are you all right?
I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know. The first part is true. He always looked out.
Oh shit. Am I goody two shoes or am I gonna reality check this wench?
No, of course not. But there was more to him than that. He had a genuinely good side, a caring side. And now he's... You killed him. Nobody should ever, especially when it means killing someone. That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. I get
There are uncertain times.
All right, Bridget. Do your thing. You know what you're doing. Don't stop now. That unfortunate accident was
Just waiting on the credit check.
not
You're
very
upset,
unfortunate
right?
for me.
Just keep it holstered, and we'll get along fine.
Don't mess with me. I already killed your compadres.
Always something good going on around here. Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
I don't want to hear any
Yes?
complaints. You don't want to hear any complaints, but you're ugly and your sister's got the clap.
To be back in our own ship.
All right, let's go talk to the marshal. Marshal? Yeah, Marshal Dillon. We're back, Marshal Dillon. Well, I tell you what happened. You don't want to hear it, though. But I'll tell you. We'll take the shortcut.
A new novel written by Freestar veteran and author Hawa Mega has been climbing the charts.
Good to see you.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the
Good to
Freestar
see you,
motto.
Bax. What's the word on the mech fact? Well, don't get too used to killing. For a ranger, that's always a last resort. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms? What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation,
He's on the damn council, Emma.
so he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Mont?
Did Hope explain his motives? That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to... All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this... And you confronted Hope about this? Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Free Star Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't...
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question.
Of course
Do you
there is.
feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Free Star Ranger?
I've been ready.
Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Free Star Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby
-1.
promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Well done.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Way to go!
Great job,
Oh,
Ranger.
nothing for now. Came to talk, actually. Well, to apologize, more like. Well, I know
Got
Annie's
to
been
admit,
trying to rope you
I'm
into
impressed
her
how
spy
fast
scheme.
you made full Ranger.
Yeah, they're always surprised by how fast I do everything. By the way, seduction is my middle name.
News Network. News you can trust.
I don't think this day could get any better.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled system. And they like to use old abandoned facilities as outlets.
I could earn a couple $100K by selling off all the crap I got. But let's just empty our bag. I'll stick with what I've currently got. Man, there's a lot of stuff though. Okay, that deputy hat, I'll hold on to that for now. That's gonna get put away. Hope Tech hat's gonna get put away. Fashionable suit's gonna get put away. Those two are gonna get put away. And the comfort wear is gonna get put away. Okay, we're good. Now, I was gonna do some stuff here, but I decided against it. How are we doing on time? Let's see. We're at 24 minutes. I can do some stuff here just to fill out some time. Why don't we do that? I have some things here. Mob mentality. That is on Neon. This is a full-fledged mission. We don't want to worry about that. That is on Neon. Mr. Tate. I can talk to him. He's going to sell me a house. Laredo, there we go. That's the one we want. Let's follow that bouncing ball. Great Laredo caper.
Keep your nose clean. The last thing I want is judgment.
Well, deputy, the last thing I want to do is shoot you down like a dog. Fuck with me and I will, though.
What if we took the kids to your brother's place? Would that work?
I'm Annie Wilcox.
I don't think he'd be okay.
You're new in town, aren't you?
There's also
That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Nice try. But when I don't want to be... Is it? Or are... See? I work for the Freestar Rangers. And that's not some dumb made-up title. I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling, it's easy. Because no one pays attention to kids. I'm the best ranger. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. So what's it gonna... Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list? My list of people who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list. That's the right answer. Aquila City is just... And it's up to us Rangers...
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping... You know... Certainly. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character. I watched him as long as I could. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down. I told him about the suspicious string. Exactly! This case was too big for just one ranger.
I'm an assistant ranger surveillance assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights. But, like, really late. We just need to catch him. Emily caught him opening the side doorway. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal. You're doing Aquila City. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo. We need to bring him to...
Suspect has been at Laredo every night. I've seen him myself.
I'm glad to see you. Indeed I do. All yours. I enjoy the attention, certainly. Take care of yourself.
We need a table. There's usually one around here somewhere. Let's go find one. Got one down there.
You really going through with it?
I get tired of being bossed. I want to be my own boss.
But list, that's like walking a tightrope without a safety net.
I come from a line of founders.
Emily knows the best games. I hope she comes over today.
There's one somewhere back here. It's not up on the wall, though. It's down below. I lose my shadow? I did.
You know, there's nothing wrong.
Oh, you found me. There's the door. There's one somewhere. I saw it a couple times. What the hell it is. Now that I want it, I don't know where it is. There it is. Bounty Hunter V2. Confirmed.
Will you be making something for me as well?
Actually, I'm making it for you.
I'm here for you. A good team always shares the load. Thank you for the conversation and everything.
And the gift. All right. Let's go do the friggin' thing.
Solar 36.
We should be on our guard if we venture outside the city. The Ashta are quite formidable.
Hey, ain't that bad. You forget who you're with.
Keep it moving.
I'm running and you're telling me to keep it moving.
SSNN says that spacers and the fleets are getting worse. They've always. I got a cousin that's afraid.
Chair? Is there a chair? There is not a chair. After midnight, we don't let it all hang out. Is there a chair down there? I don't see one. Oh, there's a chair.
We got to pay Russia anything?
No,
Yeah,
as
sit
long
in it,
as you
though.
clean up after yourself, she don't mind.
There's a chair.
That's awfully kind of her.
Mrs. Lance is a killer through and through. Nice grouping on that last one.
Yeah, the site was off since we left. I dialed it in good. Same time next week?
You know it.
After midnight. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 hours would be just before midnight. Wait, is that AM? That's AM. If you had a bed, could have fooled around. Got that sweet, sweet experience boost. Hey there, sweet cheeks.
It was
Going
supposed to be
somewhere?
an easy job. What? Shit. Yeah? I won't. Oh, God. This can be... Oh, God, no. Security.
Don't move!
I'm so screwed.
Don't anybody move! If it ain't the hero of Galbank. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this? I kind of always thought she was a pest. But now, I got her from here. Aquila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
We will soon.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for
Did you
public
catch the thief?
indecency.
Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way...
Mom, I have to know. You got him, right? I knew it.
Annie L. Wilcox.
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies?
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. Oh boy. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Emily and I have big plans. Criminals, beware.
Well, hey there.
Where's Andreja?
A lot of famous people visit Aquila. Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
Congratulations. The promotion's well earned. What am I gonna do about that?
Hi, August.
She's on
Hey there,
patrol
Annie.
again.
What's new with you?
Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end?
Gotta make sure we keep an eye on them.
I suppose not.
Sure did.
This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the...
Great. It's up to us to help the Rangers and protect the Freestar Collective.
At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice. But at least the situation... No, he did not. A very poor decision on his part. Perhaps a lesson to be learned by others who would break the law. At least while you serve as ranger. I think less of the badge, and... Shall we find some other adventure?
Pull up a seat, friend.
I specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so comes in handy.
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montaro Loop.
Mr. Tate. They call you Tater?
I'm the best realtor in town, if I don't say so myself. Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Tate, and welcome to Aquila City. If so, then look no further. In the heart of the Freestar, I have 2 properties for sale. This one here is a refurbished colonial manor in the heart of the core. I also have a more modest 1-bedroom in Midtown. Any interest in them? It's an unfurnished 1-bedroom, lots of space. It's a very convenient location, just a block or so from Co Plaza. Are you interested? Excellent. Most excellent. I wish you good...
All right, now... I need to turn in these books. We looked at that before. I pulled them all in, and I don't think I've shown you the turn in. Let's see. Down here. This is our house somewhere. Let's do that one real quick.
My brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso. Place looked amazing, but if I have to look at one more vacation photo, I'm gonna clean his clock.
Oh, come on, man. It can't be that bad. A modest 1-bedroom. I've had the other one. Neither one of them are really all that great, I don't think, but you know, this ain't bad. It's not much smaller than the other one. A little bit, but not much. 2-bedroom. Let's see. Just had to walk in between me and the... That. Now table. They don't have little tables. I want a little tiny square table. Okay, let's do this. Oh, in the other room. This is the kitchen. We will put a research station right here. Okay, decoration 2. And decoration 3 requires outpost engineering 2. Outpost engineering 2. Outpost engineering 2. 5 different outpost modules. Okay. Oh, we're done in here for now. Let's take a little rest.
Last night, well, all that physical training seems to have paid off.
Okay. Moving on, moving on. Okay, there's the center. Right here.
I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself. Hi! Please feel free to have. Let me see. I've heard of this. The story goes Solomon Coe brought one book with him on his first trip from Earth to Cheyenne. This book, it'll have a place of honor in the museum. Magnificent. These are Solomon's calculations that he used to do his first solo grav jump here. The data he gathered himself from his telescope in Wyoming, on Earth. Priceless. I know these names by heart. Every founding family of Aquila City is there. But this is the original document. See here? You can see the check marks. When I asked you to find Solomon Coe's trove, honestly, I didn't expect anything. But somehow, by some miracle, I think you found them all. Future generations owe you a great debt. As do I.
Okay.
The museum is always open to you.
Well, it's always open to everybody, right? So here they are. You can see them. There's the copy of Don Quixote. And then his calculations. The Cheyenne trip inventory. The original Aquila City Charter. The governor's first meeting agenda. And the ship he rolled in on. No. And the list of the first colonists. There was. We found them all.
You are...
I know. Be still, my beating heart. Turn my head, girl. All right, let's look. I think we're about out of time. Yeah, we're close. We got a few things we could... Let's talk to Tate again. He's got a pretty short quest here we can do. If we can find him. He's kind of a gadabout. He gets around.
Capacity?
97 point.
If you are ever looking to... My manor in the core has been approved by both the mayor and the historical committee. Not strictly necessary, but it's my favorite listing I've had in years. I took great pain. It's historic and I can't say I'm surprised. But you do take care.
Alright. Why is it not giving me...
I love my job. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Okay. He's not giving me the other quest, so we'll say the hell with it. We'll run back and we'll stop a little early. I could trigger that conversation. Let me just see for a minute. I'm going to try this. What the heck? I am going to pause this recording and I will be right back. Hey, welcome back. Sorry, a brief pause for you and longer pause for me. I had to find a flag, and I did.
Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you for giving me time. When I first came here, never expected that I would meet you or feel this way about you. That we would end up here together. I did not wish to suggest that I did not believe you when you said we could make this work, despite our differences. I hope I made that clear. There is no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship not within the bounds of Barun culture, I mean. I wanted to attempt to honor that culture nonetheless. I cannot do that. I cannot turn my back on the Great Serpent or act like I was not. The point I am trying to get to. Do you seriously believe I am going to wear a dress for this? Let alone buy one for the occasion? I do not want a fancy party. I do not want to wear a dress, and we do not need music. This is between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself. I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second...
Okay. Second system. Shows a system.
Off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Hey, Dustin, time's right. If you're ever thinking to yourself,
Oh, look, we got a couple things we can do here. But first, we're going to do this one. And then everybody wants to talk to me. Because I found out about Ron Hope, and they all want to say, oh, look at you. It's nighttime. All right. I'm not afeared. They got toxins. Here he is. There's a hunting sunflower. Sunflowers that hunt. That's interesting. Where are we going? Am I supposed to talk to you?
There is little like whatever House Varun deem and whatever And I love you for feeling that way. This place, where we as you know, I was never alone. That is a feeling I had not. You have already done so. But there is more. It is best, I think.
Right there. There it is.
You hold in your hands the most treasured item I could give you. It is indeed something very special. Let me explain. In my culture, every child is entrusted with a pet groat. They are domesticated creatures native to my planet. Smelly, cantankerous, but their milk is a staple of our diet. We raise the groat. We care for it, we milk it. And when we come of age, we slaughter the groat and fashion its skull into a dagger.
That's like gross.
It is a lesson. Through this groat, we are shown the connection that we have to the Great Serpent. That all things serve the Serpent and can be tools for his use in more ways than one. Yes, but it is every member of House Varun has a dagger like this. The Great Serpent is always with us, but that constant connection. So when we first leave our home. Yes, precisely. So for years, this dagger has remained. With it, I hope you can understand that, and that We are. I love you, and I am. You are very welcome, and I know that you will. I would not have brought you here otherwise.
We're getting attacked.
Lost them. Is that for selling later or personal use?
I'm gonna make incense out of it. I'm gonna make it into a dagger. A hunting sunflower. It's the honeymoon, baby. Hunting trip.
I'm going to ensure this.
Moldovia. Look, the toxin and metabolic agents, all they have is, if they have argon.
What does your scanner reveal?
Oh, it reveals all kinds of stuff, man. It reveals that life is just a bowl of cherries. I don't know why it's taking me so much to kill those things. There must be resistance to that kind of damage. Let's see. Try a different gun.
We are a very effective team, are we not?
Those things are pretty tough, little boogers. Damage reduction or what?
No more signs of trouble.
Pretty cool place to come during the day. Let's suss it out. See what's what. Who's who and what's what. More sunflowers. Hitting. So terrible. Let's stay till day. What you doing, Vasco? Finally wake up? There's more out there?
We are victorious.
We are.
Opening fire.
Okay, so I was closing the call, I guess. That was what I was doing. All right. That was the end of the relationship quest line for Andreja. Now we're married. So, anyway, that's that. So, we're going to call that it for today. Thanks, everybody, for coming. This was a lot of fun. I always enjoy finishing this quest line. And in between this and the next video, I will be doing something with the ship that I just got. So just so that you can see it, you might have seen it already. But there it is. It's a Star Eagle. It's only an A. I'm going to turn it into at least a B and possibly a C. Probably fill this in a little bit. We'll see how that works. I like the wing shape, so we're going to do something with that. And I might upgrade the engines. We'll see what needs to happen from that perspective as well. But putting another compartment right here in place of those, or maybe a 2x1, maybe just a 1x1, would probably be helpful. We'll have to see what's inside, and I'll do the video and I'll peel it apart layer by layer so that we can all see why and what decisions I make. But I mean, if you look at the ship, it's got a 3,400 cargo capacity. It's 948 hull, which makes it a little smaller than a destroyer. About 1,100 is a destroyer, in my opinion. Now, everybody seems to have their own thought about what a destroyer is, but I was in the Navy. A destroyer is a light warship. It's usually used for guarding larger warships, and they're faster, they're more maneuverable, and they have a decent amount of firepower. Now, a frigate is an even smaller warship, and then that's pretty much as small as the warships get anymore. They got the LCS, which is the coastal ships, which are about the same size as a frigate. They're just not designed for deep water. So then above that, they have the light cruiser, and then the cruiser, then that goes up from there, battleship and carrier, and stuff like that. But I think in this universe, really the destroyer-sized ship runs right around somewhere about this could be considered the low end of the destroyer ship, 950 to 1100, right in there as far as the hull goes. So some of it has to do with its tenacity, and some of it just has to do with its size and ability. And then there are ways that with bigger ships, you can see the ship I have now is 1,000, so it is definitely in the destroyer range. It is nimble, it has all the things, but I have sea ships that are around 2,000 that can also run just as nimble as this one. The difference is there is inertia in these ships. It's just not a value you can change or view. So, you know, it's one of those things. But anyway, so that will be the ship that I monkey around with, and we'll see how it is. I'll try and keep as much as possible the shape of the Star Eagle, because I think like any, like a police car, even if it's a van, a police car looks like a police car. It has a paint job, it has a, you know, thing that kind of shows it to be. So a Star Eagle, it's got to have the two wings and the central body and width with, you know, I guess the brig pretty much has to stay, even though I don't like it. But anyway, so that's it. It's mostly Stroud anyway, so I've been wanting to do something with the Stroud ship for a while, so this will be the one I do. Anyway, be excellent to one another. Make sure you like the video. Comments if you want to. Remember, I am trying out the new, so tell me about quality of the image and the audio. So those two things are important that I get feedback on in the recent future, and or in the recent past and future, as I try and work through some of the issues that some people have been bringing to my attention. So if you would help out, I would appreciate it. And we will talk to you next time. Peace out.